Morning children, welcome to online class. Today we are going to discuss one of the main concepts from chapter 1 heat, that is melting. Melting, you know that melting. Most of the times you take the ice cubes from the refrigerator and you'll keep on your palm or you'll keep on the sun, means on the floor. What happens after some time? It converts into liquid phase. Previously it was in the form of solid. See all your ice cubes that are in the form of solid. When you take this ice cube onto your palm or when you keep this ice cube on the floor, it turns or changes into the liquid phase. Okay children, while changing from one phase to another phase, what it requires? Some energy it requires. What is that? Heat energy. See, when you keeping that ice cube onto your palm, what happens? Almost you all know that our body temperature is 98.7 Fahrenheit. This body's heat energy makes this ice cube to get converted into the water phase or liquid phase. Similarly, when you keep this ice cube on the floor, it suddenly changes into liquid phase. What happens? The sun rays, the light energy is falling on that. Okay, then what happens? It converts into the liquid phase. Right now we'll see what is melting in clear. Understand children? What is melting? Definition for the melting. The process in which the solid phase changes into liquid phase. See children, this was the definition for the melting. The process in which the solid phase changes into liquid phase. Yes or no? Always the ice cube when you take onto your palm or when you keep on the floor, it is changing from one phase to another phase. That is from solid phase to liquid phase. We already discussed what is phase. Phase is nothing but the state. State is nothing but position. It is changing its position from what? Solid to liquid. This was the definition for the melting children. The process in which the solid phase changes into liquid phase is called melting. Right now, how this melting concept goes on. When you take the ice cube, how does it melt? We will see in clear. See, for this you need to take some ice cubes from the refrigerator and you keep it in a small bowl. See, think this was a small bowl and you take 2 to 3 ice cubes and keep it in. Right now, bring the Bunsen burner, you know that, and keep flames onto it, means heat it. When you heat the bowl, what happens? The heat energy is transferred from bowl to the ice cubes. Yes or no? Right now, you have to clearly understand. You have to understand clearly. This concept is main. See, when you supply the heat energy, it is going to the ice. Okay, it is going to ice. Right now, when you take the temperature of ice, will it be in positive or negative? Will it be in positive or negative? See, we know that when the temperature falls, it will be recorded or shown as minus 4 degrees Celsius, minus 2 degrees Celsius. You know that in Visakhapatnam district, Lambasing, that is the lowest temperature recorded area in our Andhra Pradesh state. Understand children? Means here the minus is indicated. Minus. So when you apply the heat energy, what happens? The temperature of the ice from where it was. See, previously the temperature of the ice is minus 4. You consider the temperature of ice is minus 4. You applied heat energy to this minus 4 degrees Celsius. So what happens, it comes to 0 degrees Celsius. By what? How it is coming? By taking the heat energy, it is coming to 0 degrees. It came to right now 0. Right now, even though you supply much more heat energy, it will never rise its temperature. Understand, children? Previously, the temperature of the ice is minus 4 degrees Celsius. When you apply or when you supply the heat energy, it is observing that heat energy and it is changing from minus 4 degrees Celsius to 0 degrees Celsius. After getting to the 0 degrees Celsius, it never rises its temperature. Even though you bring a lot of wood and you pour petrol, whatever it may be, you produce much heat energy also, it never takes. Then what happens, coming to this point 0 degrees Celsius, it takes that energy to break the bonds. Children. How ice forms? In a water, molecules are there. When you freeze it, what happens? All the molecules present in the water concentrates and they form as a solid. That's why the ice is forming. When you give this supply, when you supply the heat energy, it always break the bonds. This was the ice, no? So molecules are close to each other, one another. Molecules are close to one another. Like this, children. Right now, when you supply heat energy, so it breaks the bonds and weakens the bonds. So what happens? All the molecules go to their initial places. We have to consume to initial places or separate places. Then what happens? Ice slowly turns into liquid phase. This was the concept, children. First of all, when you apply or when you supply heat energy, it changes from minus 4 to 0 degrees Celsius. After getting to 0 degrees Celsius, it never rises its temperature, but it takes heat energy for what? To break the bonds. For breaking the bonds in between the molecules. When all the molecules gets broken from each other, what happens? Obviously, the liquid phase obtains. Understand, children? The melting means the process in which the liquid phase, in which the solid phase changes into liquid phase, children. This was the melting concept. Right now, we'll see what is latent heat of fusion. A small definition, children. Latent heat of fusion. What is fusion? See, right now, the definition for the latent heat of fusion. The heat energy required to change or to convert. The heat energy required to change 1 gram of solid into liquid is called latent heat of fusion. Children, this definition is very important. If you want to go to the competitive side or if you want to write MSET, whatever it may be, IIT, JEE, so this was the main concept required. This gives the formula latent heat of fusion. Latent heat of fusion equal to 80 calories per gram. Latent heat of fusion is equal to 80 calories per gram. You have to remember this one, children. Main important concept. So what it says, latent heat of fusion means they given 1 gram of solid. You consider this was the ice, means the mass of this ice is 1 gram. So you need to convert this ice into liquid phase. So you need what? Energy. Which energy? Heat energy. Heat energy is measured in what? In CGS unit, we measure heat energy in calories. While coming to the SI unit, we measure heat energy in joules. Understand, children? So latent heat of fusion equal to 80 calories per gram. This was an important one. Formula, not formula, the value. So the heat energy required to change 1 gram of solid into liquid is called latent heat of fusion. Means to convert from solid phase to liquid phase, we need some heat energy. They are given the constant value as 80 calories per gram for 1 gram. If they ask you 5 grams, then you have to multiply. Children, understand? Very important concept. We will discuss the next concept, freezing, in the next lesson, children. Thank you, children.